Neon to continuing the Crimson Fleet storyline. We're hearing Neon, there'll be no contact. We're supposed to be stealing some technology to help us get to the Legacy.
Keep moving. The scanners won't hurt you.
So I think this is going to be another little stealth mission today. But this
Ryujin Industries is looking for the young and bright
stuff.
This shift doesn't end soon. Man, is not.
How can I help?
Undercover.
I have some excellent weapons on. Give me a shout when you find something you like.
Range 24, 8. Scope we might have. Might be useful.
See you later.
right ahead of the nearest kiosk.
You don't mind space suits on me.
Equipment and accessories for all your hectic needs. Sauvages. Nice.
Look, I ain't gonna stand around here all day, right? You want the stuff or not? What? You think this stuff falls from the sky?
You looking to get zoned?
Street before, and I've never paid this much.
Still cheaper than buying it at the Astra Lounge.
Yeah. You know, dusted, blazed, frosted,
I'm
high.
walking away.
If you aren't here to buy some Aurora, then what the heck do you want?
Fine. I'll transfer the credit.
Yeah? Well, if I had a credit for every time I heard that line, I wouldn't be stuck working in this place. So, I'm guessing you're the rook that Delgado sent. Well, let me save both of us some time. Turn around, fly back to the key, and tell the big boss that I'm in no mood to screw around. We'll make this deal when he starts taking me seriously.
Attitude.
Are you serious? You're just gonna completely blow me off like that? I spent the last 3 months setting up this job, burned 2 contacts and a hell of a lot of credits. The whole time, I'm also keeping Bayou off our backs. That idiot even catches a whiff of money and he latches onto you like a damn leech. All right, I get the point. Let's just get this over with. I don't have a ton of time to stand here and screw around, so I'm gonna make this as clear as possible. You want the conduction grid tech, then you're gonna have to download it from the power core of Generdyne's facility in the underbelly. I'm talking about Generdyne's main power plant for Neon. All their cushy offices might be up in the trade tower, but the nuts and bolts of their operation are running beneath the city.
Okay.
Some fancy name the brain-trusted Generdyne calls the room where all the power from the conduction grid is stored. Cute, right? Hey, don't look at me. I didn't build the damn thing. All I know is that the tech inside the place is valuable. Love the confidence. But before you pull the ripcord, I'm afraid I need to add a bit of a wrinkle. While you're inside Generdyne, I need you to plant a virus into their system. It's a simple side job that'll earn you some credits. I think you can handle it. Well, well, look at you. You're smarter than I thought. Generdyne has all sorts of tasty, valuable snacks in their databanks, and I want access. Here, take this microdrive and access the computer in Brayson Bayou's office. It'll do the rest on its own. And I suppose you're gonna head down to Generdyne and kick down the door? Wow, it's so simple. I can't believe I didn't think of that myself. Generdyne's got their place locked down tight. But, as usual, the weak link comes from the people that work there. I recommend you start with Ayumi Komiko, an upper-level exec at Generdyne. Get your hands on her security pass, and you'll have the run of the place.
Nice.
The catch is that Komiko's having a little fling with Benjamin Bayou. Anyway, you can find Komiko at Euphorica. Talk to the owner of the place, Micah. She'll point you in the right direction. As for dealing with Komiko herself, she's got an office in the trade tower if you're looking for something incriminating. The rest is up to you, Rook. When you're done, come meet me at the VIP booth in the Astral Lounge so we can celebrate. Just grab that tech and plant the virus. It should be a cinch.
So not quite an in and out type of job, but I think we could manage. I think we can manage. Go ahead and switch this over. Not necessarily have to kill anybody.
Madame. Sauvages.
It's just like the boss guy.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Wanna try
Bad
to
part of
arrest me
town,
again.
buddy. I'm gonna do you a favor. Head back to Bayou Plaza before the disciples
I'm
get
trying
there.
to do.
We gotta look out for each other, right? Us crate rats used to think the Ebside strikers were awful, with all the muggings and shakedowns, but now that they're on the ropes, kinda wish they weren't just holed up in Madame Sauvage's. Streets are getting bad. Real bad. Sure. So, for being so helpful, chance for a donation. Come on, might be
Horses,
saving my
okay.
life. What with the disciples
doubt
and
it.
all. Have a heart.
Or I'll
Hey,
be
thanks. Look, I mean it. Go back to the plaza. Ain't nothing but shit and misery over here.
Another side quest. Might just have to join the street community.
We've got you covered.
Let's go to this tower over here and see if we can get some like something to blackmail her with.
If you want to see how short
Negotiation.
the gangs can keep from killing each other.
So I can't convince her to give me access, like an access card or something. I'm probably gonna have to get violent. Which, I mean, technically is not a big deal. Try to roleplay this as a
Yeah, what?
legitimate undercover.
Is this important? I'm really busy right now. Let me save you some time. If you're here for a job, we're not hiring. If you're here about the conduction grid tour, we shut it down a year ago. Good. If you were, you'd be the 12th person I've turned away this year. What a waste. Look, I'm sorry if I'm blowing up at you, but I've got a ton of problems and no time to deal with them all. I'm afraid that things aren't going terribly well around here.
I mean, you're a power company. How could it not be?
I wish that was the case. Fact of the matter is, we're barely treading water. The conduction grid went online almost 75 years ago. And since then, we haven't developed a single groundbreaking innovation. At this point, the money we're taking in as a power utility barely covers the waste that's going on in the research and development division. You'd think that, right? The problem is that Brayson Bayou, Administrator Bayou's brother, is currently heading up the R&D division. I swear to you, the man doesn't know the first thing about power systems or electromagnetic technology. Of course there are. But so far, Brayson has suppressed most of their work through pure jealousy. Look, I'm running out of options. No one above me seems to care what's going on, but I'm willing to take a chance. I have a full report on Brayson that I want to send to Administrator Bayou, but I don't know if he can be trusted. What do you think I should do?
That's in the report. He's a dangerous man. Bury the report. What exactly does the report say?
It describes my aggravation with how badly Brayson Bayou is running the Research and Development Division. I'm also including a list of all the failed experiments he's greenlit, and how much they've cost Genodyne as proof of his incompetence. I'm praying someone as financially successful as Administrator Bayou might be able to put aside his ego and look at this from a business perspective. You know what? You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
I can't allow Brayson to run this company into the ground. Hey, look, thanks for helping me out with this. It's been on my mind for a long time. If there's anything else you need, any questions at all, feel free to ask. As long as it doesn't get me into serious trouble, ask away. She's my boss. She's fine, I guess. Look, like I said, I don't want to get into serious trouble. She might be a bit tough on all of us, but being responsible for Neon's power grid is a very stressful position. Sometimes that stress trickles down. Whoa. Okay, that's crossing the line. I can't discuss company matters like this. You're starting to make a lot of sense.
Love that skill. It's awesome. There's no reason.
That's what I'm hoping. Okay, listen. You didn't hear this from me, but I know she's up to something with Benjamin Bayou. He was in her office a few weeks ago, and they had some kind of shouting match. It got really heated until Bayou stormed out the door. I don't know what it was about, but I happen to know Miss Komiko keeps audio recordings of all her meetings in her safe. And before you ask, yes, I'll unlock it for you. Just don't tell anyone I helped, okay?
Nice of you. Thanks.
Because I'm sick and tired of the corruption that's running through this city. People around here spend half their lives terrified about being backstabbed, and spend the rest of it planning on how they're going to screw over someone else. Something rotten is going on in this company, and one day, I hope to find out what it is. It was great speaking with you.
Got a call someone's power kept going out. Know what it was?
What? I'm working here.
No questions asked. So busy. Bothered. Questions. Isn't there a switch? Something. Yeah, not even this. Guess I just have to risk it. Oh, there's the switch. Oh. Yes. Wow, just off by Bayou herself. Nice. Lovely. It's evidence.
Are you lost?
Yes, I'm lost. Sorry, don't mind me. street.
I don't like the look of you.
Grab something to eat. And drink.
Have you tried one of our advanced teller machines? Cowbank ATMs.
Don't go causing trouble.
Speak with me only if you have what it takes.
Okay, hopefully this lady's reasonable. I don't have access cards from her.
Take it easy.
Oh, that was easy. Oh, I'm supposed to talk to her.
Come in and let your cares melt away for a while. You people should leave her alone. What do you want with her? Not that it's any of your business, but we're very close. We're in love. I refuse to let anything bad happen to her, no matter how much trouble she's gotten herself into. No way. You're going to have to try better than that.
Well, I mean,
You debt collectors are low-life assholes. She's broke, okay? Now get out of my club before I get really pissed off and have you thrown into the street.
try it.
When I need the trash taken out, I call the strikers. They take care of the garbage around here. So unless you want to deal with the toughest gang in Ebside, I'd suggest you leave. Now. Oh my god. You're offering me money to betray her? How low can you
Try
get?
all my options. Come
Look,
on.
I'm getting really tired of this crap.
I don't want to drop
Get
the Crimson Fleet
out
name if I don't have
now.
to. But I guess I have no choice.
The Crimson Fleet? Oh my, I'm sorry. I had no idea. I
Well,
didn't mean
try to
anything
be
by it,
civil,
really.
Not threaten you.
Sorry, I just... Well, I worry about her. Ayumi owes a lot of money around town. I'm trying to help her out. But, you know, I have a business to keep afloat. If you want to talk to her, you can find her in the members' lounge. You already have access, so you should know the way. You're always welcome here.
Optional. Use evidence to extort. Option. Kill her. I did not realize these were here. Indeed.
Yeah?
Nothing beats getting zoned in the members' lounge.
It's like everyone in Neon are just like alcoholics and drug addicts. I guess that's kind of the point of this city.
Yeah. What do you want? Before you continue, let me save you some time. If you're having a problem with your POW or complain about your rates, you need to contact our customer service department. Anything else? You must be zoned out of your mind, because there's no way anyone sober would say something like that.
Oh yes, yes there is.
How the hell did you find that? It was Estelle Vincent, wasn't it? That bitch.
No,
I
actually,
knew
it
I
wasn't.
should have kept that somewhere else. Here, take this pass. It should get you through the storage room entry to the facility. I'm warning you, though. Once you're inside, you're trespassing in a high-security zone. That means they shoot on sight. Good luck.
Nice.
You're going to need it. If you get caught in Generdyne, that's on you. Good luck.
Oh. Let's see how difficult it's gonna be. gonna use stealth. Try not to use any powers.
You? Yeah, you. You really going to walk on by?
Can you believe Xenoblade charges?
Need to learn to do the side quest to learn how to make Aurora.
I'm not moving.
What outfit is this anyway? It's not the Strikers, it's the Disciples. They're supposed to be like the worst of the two gangs. They're like really violent. I need that. I don't need that. First person might make this a little bit easier. There's guards around here.
Astro Lounge, huh? Are you independently wealthy all of a sudden?
It's actually a shortcut to bypass all of them. There's one right there.
Yeah. Too bad all that extra money ends up in the CEO's account. Third I'm making now, I can barely afford a deluxe.
Make it around this corner. Through this door. I can actually sneak up here. Okay, so if I'm super duper careful, I won't run into this robot. So I just drop down this hole. Okay, you can do this without actually shot at. I think. Careful around here, because can't they see you up through the ceiling or something?
Maybe I will have that drink after all. last time I tried one of their off-world specials, I had terrible stomach problems for days. Yes, the entire facility was well aware of your stomach problems. Point taken.
Oh, it's you. I was wondering how long it would take you to get down here. If you want the encryption cipher, you're welcome to it. I just don't want anyone getting hurt. No catch. I'm not trying to trick you. You want the cipher? It's yours. At this point, I'd do anything to get back at my brother. He deserves everything he's got coming to him. I think you could safely say that most of Neon would agree. You know, I've spent my entire life living in Ben's shadow. Everything always works out for him, while I've been bouncing from one job to the next, barely keeping afloat. And all the while, he laughs at me behind my back. Thinks it's hilarious to make fun of his stupid brother. Like I wouldn't eventually find out. Yeah, that would be nice. You know what? I am sick to death of being... The passcode for my terminal is GEN-41A18. That should give you access to the cipher and whatever else you need. I'm getting out of here while I still can. After you're done, I suggest you do the same. Thanks again for the talk. It really helped.
Okay.
They want us to cover all the work.
Astro Lounge. Or Astral Lounge. Think you may change it up a little bit.
Ah, there you are. What kept you? I believe we have a lot to discuss. It's obvious you're here to meet someone. Fortunately for them, they rented this VIP room under a false name. I assume that same someone provided you with that clever little virus you installed into Generdyne's systems. All too well. You know, I should give credit where it's due. That virus is quite impressive. It will cost me tens of thousands of credits to remove. That's the last time I'll ever take the Crimson Fleet's capabilities for granted. Because, like the majority of revenue-generating businesses in the city, I have a vested interest in Generdyne's profits. But more importantly than simply losing money, I don't like anything in my city being interfered with without my approval. Normally, I might be inclined to accept such a generous offer, but in this case, I'm going to decline. You know why? It's because I don't negotiate with pirates. They don't understand commitments or contracts. How to get the deal done with finesse. No. For your kind, it's only brute force and violence. Shoot first, take whatever you want, and ask questions later. That's not how I do business. It may seem that way, but for every rival I've had thrown into the ocean, I've made 2 times as many legitimate deals. Look, I'm not here to debate. I'm here to make an offer. All you have to do is tell me who's profiting from the virus you've uploaded. In return, I'll let you leave the city alive. Brayson? Interesting. And here I thought my dear brother was simply a coward. Perhaps I've misjudged Brayson. No matter. I'll deal with him soon enough. So, I assume this concludes our little arrangement, and you'll be leaving our fair city. Oh, when you get back to the key, be certain to give Neva and Delgado my warmest regards.
Don't you have something better to do?
What?
Now is the time to enhance your life. Guaranteed. So go out. We all feel so.
Epside's a bad place for tourists these days.
Glad you're back. Sorry about the whole Benjamin Bayou thing at the Astral Lounge, but I didn't have much of a choice. Can you believe the nerve of that smug son of a bitch? Man is priceless. You're not the least bit concerned that he found the virus and figured out where we were meeting that quickly. Must be nice to be so naive. That might help you sleep at night, but doesn't do me a hell of a lot of good. Since Bayou flagged the virus, I can't risk accessing the system now. All that work I did trying to crack Generdyne is gone. Now I'm in a bit of a bind. The prep work for this job put me in deep for a bunch of cash, and I have no way to pay it all back. That's exactly what I had in mind. I guess you aren't such a rook after all. How much are you willing to part with?
Let's see.
Wow, that's way more than I expected. I had no idea you'd be so generous. All right, I guess we're done here. Tell Delgado if he ever needs me for anything else. I've still got his back. And hey, you won't be hearing rook from me anymore. As far as I'm concerned, you're one of us now. Lifeblood of the fleet. If anyone tries to tell you otherwise, you send them to talk to me. Now, how did I know you were going to ask me that? Honestly, doesn't matter if I believe that Crix's legacy exists or not. What's important is that I believe in Delgado. If the man thinks that chasing shadows is going to make us rich, then who the hell am I to judge, right? I mean, I'm not going to jump off a cliff for him or anything, but hey, he needs an extra ship at his side. He's got it. Put in a good word to Delgado for me, will ya?
Aurora back here.
Pour me a velocity, dummy. I think we're in luck.
Estelle, you found a buyer. And in less than a week. I'm impressed.
There's just one teeny little catch, though.
Whenever there's a catch with you, it ends up costing me money.
Before you give me the guillotine, hear me out. The buyer wants the merch, but they want it tomorrow night.
And there it is. Do you have any idea what it will cost to get that many crates out of Xenofresh by tomorrow? No, not this time.
What if I told you they wanted 15 cases this time, at full price?
What about your comrades at the Crimson Fleet? Won't they want a taste? I'd hate to lose half of our profits.
You just worry about the shipment. I'll handle the fleet.
All right, Estelle. You have a deal. Here's your drink.
Interesting.
You're a doll, dummy. Cheers.
You good?
Oh, how many velocities?
Back off. That's an order, not a suggestion.
Hope you've enjoyed your stay here. Get the hell out. quit, Dad. I promise.
Orbital insertion achieved. We're spacebound again. This ain't like getting around to a dome, you understand?
Fine, okay. I'm going.
Almost done.
Boys all green. Successful job.
Nobody hails the key. Just do your business.
Green lights on outer hatch. We're docked.
All hell's breaking loose, Rook. Delgado needs you in the repair bay with Jazz as soon as possible.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's bad. Real bad. Delgado will fill you in with the details. Now get your ass to the repair bay. Go!
That's not good.
In the fleet, you either put up or shut up.
Oh boy.
And you are sure we will have those defense batteries up and running?
No. I'm not sure. They're in bad shape, Del. Really bad shape. I'm already using duct tape and spit to keep the station from falling apart. You want me to pull a rabbit out of my hat?
I don't want to hear excuses. I want to hear that it's going to be fixed. Period. Get it done.
All right. I'm on it.
You want to quit standing there and hand over the conduction grid data?
Ah, perfect. I'll take that.
Dependable as always. Unlike some people we know.
Oh, that's real funny.
All right, listen up because I don't want to repeat this twice. We've gotten word that UC Systef is massing somewhere nearby for an attack on the key. While we prepare for their arrival, I want you to head straight for Bannock 4 and bring Crix's legacy home.
Okay.
Just slow down and listen before you jump the gun and ruin everything. Lay it out, Jess.
All right, first things first. I'm gonna upload this data you snagged from Generdyne into the Key's databanks. All you need to do is build and then install a conduction grid module onto your ship. Oh, and if you haven't already, you'll need the comm spike module installed as well.
Once your ship is ready, jump out to Bannock 4, board the legacy, and bring us the cash. Of course there's a catch. What, you thought this would be easy?
After you board the Legacy, be on the lookout for 2 transfer modules. They're special keys that allow access to the ship's vault. Once you locate the vault's control center, hook up the data core I'm gonna give you, and download everything they've got.
And before you get any bright ideas, like running off with the money, that currency is going to be heavily encrypted. Only a genius like Shinya will be able to crack that encryption. So bring it back here right away. Yeah? I sure hope so. Look, I'm gonna make this real simple for you. If that money ends up anywhere but the key, I will hunt you down and pry it out of your dead hands myself. Now get moving. Get moving before it's too
I need to
late.
get those defensive batteries online, so the comm spike traces and decrypts coded signals. As long as you have the transponder ID, you can track pretty much anything. That file you lifted from the Galbank archives contained the Legacy's transponder code.
which I'll program into your nav system. All you have to do is get within the vicinity of Bannock 4, and the comm spike will automatically point you to the target. Cute toy, huh? Not a problem. Sure. Let me punch that up, and we can have at it.
Okay, let's do this. What's it under? Equipment. Configure. Gonna have a plate. Add it. Go ahead and add it to the ship. If I can. Have to get back to.
I heard Iswa's sister is some hardcore mercenary.
Turn in all this evidence.
Is Mina seeing anyone right now?
That's a clean break. Ready to go. Imagine how someone must have felt. Owning a cabin.
What did that fire? I wasn't even shooting anything. It's weird.
We have a clean dock, right on the money.
Let's do this.
I heard we might see some action soon. Can't wait.
Pardon?
All support ships have arrived, Commander.
Feels like we got maybe
Good.
one more comm.
After we're done here, arrange a briefing. I want all of their CEOs over here as soon as possible.
Yes, sir. Anything new to report? Excellent. Let me have it, and I'll upload it to our database. Benjamin Bayou, pride of the Free Star Collective. The authorities there have been trying to nail him for a long time. Bringing us proof that he's been manipulating Generdyne from the shadows is pretty tasty stuff. The FC will pay dearly for this. Good job. Have any more? Perfect. Taking her out of the running is going to seriously damage the Crimson Fleet's hold on Neon. Even better, that's one less fleet captain and one less ship to worry about. Find anything else? All right. Keep up the good work. I'll be here if you have any more questions.
There you are. Where have you been? If I were you, I'd check my tone. I'm in no mood. I've received the reports about your little foray into Generdyne. Last piece of the puzzle before you go after Crix's legacy. Which means it's time to put all the cards on the table and prepare to attack the key. Thanks to your evidence, we were finally able to convince them to task us the necessary resources. Before you jump to Bannock 4, I need to make one thing abundantly clear. The credits from that Gal Bank transport cannot reach the fleet. You have to bring them here at all costs. If Delgado gains access to those resources, we might be touching off a battle we can't possibly win.
We've been monitoring the Crimson Fleet's comm chatter in the Crix system. They're gathering allies by making promises based on your success.
As much as I hate to admit it, UC SysDef won't stand a chance. The fleet will become stronger and more unified than ever. I'm pretty sure you're joking, but just in case you're fishing for what I'd say, I can tell you this. That money doesn't belong to you, or the Crimson Fleet, or even UC SysDef. It was for war reparations and belongs to the people. Allowing Delgado to get Crix's legacy, or keeping it for yourself would have extremely serious repercussions. I've always known that when it came down to it, you'd do the right thing. All right,
so
I guess this is it. Do whatever prep you need to do aboard the Vigilance, and then head out to Bannock 4. When you return here with Crix's legacy, we'll begin the attack. Good luck. All my hopes go with you. Good luck.
Swim back.
Spending all this time with those pirates couldn't have been easy. Just hold out a little longer.
And there's that. See if they arrested anybody else.
Well, this is a surprise. I have to say I did not see this coming. And I pride myself on being able to spot a liar.
Harsh.
am, believe me, as any falsely accused person would be. I've always been careful when it comes to my business, so don't be surprised when your case falls apart. At least you're honest about the game being fixed. Look, I don't know if you're here to get a rise out of me, but it won't work. I'll tell you the same thing I told your commander. I'm innocent, and I welcome the opportunity to prove it. No, you did yourself a favor. I just happened to be in your way. But there's still time for you to change your mind. The score the fleet's aiming for would be foolish to pass up. Thanks to you, probably in some interrogation room back on New Atlantis. But they've been with me from the beginning. Good luck getting any of them to talk. Hope Neva finds you.
Yes, what?
Let's go.
All green on release. We're free to fly.
And we'll call that a day.